Alright, that time again. Rating and reviewing Spider-Man 2. Now we have officially finished the Spider-Man trilogy. And as of right now, this is my favorite trilogy. Now, that could change once it could very well change when I play God of War 3, 4, and 5. Which I do count that as a trilogy since I'm only playing 3 of them. And then Batman. Those are the only 2 series that I think could beat this. But it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. But let's review. First of all, story. Story 10 out of 10. Okay? I absolutely love the story with Harry, his sickness, Venom, all of that. The way Venom got revealed was a little wacky, but... And I don't like how Harry found out Peter was Spider-Man right away. That didn't make much sense. Because... everybody's heard Spider-Man speak before, even his close friends, and they don't know it's him. Yet Harry knows it's Peter right away. So that was my only critique. But yeah, I really loved Venom's voice. Loved it. And I loved how Harry knew what had to be done, and so did Peter. But Norman did not. Norman cannot accept loss. Okay, he can't accept loss. Okay, that was pretty much the main part of this story, and why it even started, because he can't accept loss. But yeah, story 10 out of 10. Characters. I've given both games a 9, I think, and I'm gonna stick with that. But I'm going to bump it up a notch to 10 out of 10. This game had pretty much the same characters, except for it added Venom and Dr. Kirk Connors. And Kraven. Can't forget about Kraven. Okay, Kraven was a fantastic villain. He's used like a C or B or C tier villain in the comics. But no, he was an S tier villain. He was S tier. Venom, I would give it a solid A tier. Okay. Kirk Connors, I would give him B tier. We didn't get to see much of him besides that boss fight in the chase, but I do wish we got to see him, like, try to do what Venom did. I would have loved to see that. But yeah, 10 out of 10 for characters. Story, alright, rate story. Gameplay, 10 out of 10. Perfect. The gameplay did exactly what it needed to do. Make it faster, smoother. Made the HUD better. Like, making the HUD that easy to do is great. Okay, I love how you don't have to like switch between gadgets anymore. In the menu, you just have to hold R1. And I love those Venom powers too. Loved them. And same thing with Miles's Venom power and electro blue stuff. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Emotional depth, I would give it 10 out of 10 as well. Okay, Harry dying, revisiting May's death, Kraven fulfilling his destiny. Who else? Oh, Emily dying in the Flies back. Okay. Peter dying once, but actually twice, but he came back both times because of Venom. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Now, one thing that I haven't rated yet is the post-credit scene. Spider-Man 2's post-credit scene. If you haven't read the comics, you're not gonna know Spider-Man 2's post-credit scene. I honestly didn't know either until I looked it up. But yeah. So basically, the first one was Norman Osborn going to Otto's cell to ask him who the Spider-Men were, and then Otto said, "No, you have to learn to accept loss like the rest of us." Okay. And then Norman asked what Otto's writing, because he's writing a book when he got in there, and Otto said, "The final chapter." Okay. I won't be surprised if the next Spider-Man game is called Spider-Man 3: The Final Chapter. That would be great. Now, I would assume that Otto is either planning to escape, or he's planning to make Norman into the Green Goblin. That would be my preferred choice. Because we don't know what Norman did with the G serum. We didn't see what happened to Harry. I mean, he didn't die. We didn't see him die. We not see Harry die. But then he said, get the G serum ready ASAP. So I think that Harry's gonna die as soon as they try to apply the G serum. Okay, and then no one's gonna take him for himself. That's gonna turn into a Green Goblin. I wish it showed that though. I really wish it showed that. But yeah, so Spider-Man 2 goes at the top. Okay, it goes in S tier. Okay, 3 straight S tiers for Spider-Man. Okay. Miles Morales could go in A tier, so could the really was Spider-Man, but those two are generations of talent. Okay, we haven't seen something like Spider-Man in Spider-Man Miles Morales before. Spider-Man 2, we're used to that type of gameplay, story, characters, all that. But that's why I chose to put those two as S tier especially. But yeah, if you know, the next game I'll be playing is Cyberpunk 2077. And I'll actually be making my own thumbnails, which is huge. I love doing that. I made the thumbnail to the last episode of Spider-Man 2. Looks a little funky, but it's my first time, so it'll get better, I promise. But yeah, that's my review of Spider-Man 2. Hope y'all enjoyed the series. It was a long one. Well, most of the games I'll play are long. Okay. But there's a few games that I want to play that aren't long. And those games include Hollow. I'm pretty sure it's called I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Hollow Knight. Pretty sure I gamed like 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. And then I'm just gonna list off what games I'm gonna play next. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Alright, the next game I'll be playing after Cyberpunk. Will be drum please. It will be the Avengers. Okay, that game gets way too much hate. Way too much hate. Okay. And then after the Avengers, then we'll go to Marvel Midnight Suns. Okay. Big fan of this game. Big fan. Then, after that, we have the game called Dredge. Amazing video game. And then, after that, we have the Batman trilogy. And then the Alan Wake duology. Then we have Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The Last of Us Part 1, Part 2. And Dead Island 2. Those are the ones that I know for sure that I'm gonna be playing. Okay. Man, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Okay. You don't even understand. But yeah, that's what I got planned so far. But yeah. That's what I planned, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.